Earlier today, I was reminded of the real meaning behind Paddington Bear. Thank you, Sharon. At a time when there's so many troubles in the world, it's a story of compassion and relationships and helping others. Paddington Bear is a British icon, and I'm British and French, a marmalade-loving bear from darkest Peru, and a fictional friend of the late Queen Elizabeth II. And if you're not familiar with it, he features in a video skit that went viral during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in June 2022. In the story written by the late Michael Bond, Paddington Bear is forced to make a difficult journey to London after his home in the jungle of Peru is destroyed by fire. His arrival in London is not as welcome as he expected. He is ignored by almost all passers-by until the Brown family kindly offer him a place to stay. He proves to be a source of excitement and amusement for them with his stories and misadventures. This act of compassion doesn't just give Paddington the safe haven he deserves, but also brings the Browns together in ways they weren't expecting. But many may be unaware that the story of Paddington Bear was actually inspired by Jewish refugee children arriving into London on the kinder transport operation of World War II. Today, the 3rd of December 2023 is the 85th anniversary of the arrival of the first kids on the kinder transport into London on that cold day in December 1938. Little Jewish kids were put on the train in Germany by their parents' desperate attempt to save their lives. Each child carried a small suitcase and wore a name tag. Almost 10,000 children would eventually arrive with no parents and unable to speak a word of English. One of the onlookers was Michael Bond, a child himself during the Second World War, who drew on his wartime memories of his parents opening their home in Reading, which is near where I spent a lot of my childhood, to these child evacuees and refugees from London. He later honoured these brave kids, creating and writing stories of the much-loved Paddington Bear. Paddington Bear was a refugee with a label around his neck. Please look after this bear. Thank you. The moral reasoning in the story focuses on concern for relationships. The theme of the story is sometimes great adventures can occur when taking a chance to help others. I love the initials PB are on Paddington Bear's suitcase, the same PB letters used for Plant Power Buddy, Personal Best and Plant-Based. But more about plant-based in my next video. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this hat, it's because my kids told me I look like a character out of Paddington with it on. But which one? Let me know in the comments.